Welcome back, everybody, to the Reddit. Today, well, we have some posts. Bros, we're so doomed. And then this is a post that I made on Twitter, which, by the way, blew the heck up. Look at this, 134,000 views. That might be my biggest ever tweet. Pretty much, I talked about how much money each Supercell game, and best believe I will now be making a post every month on how much each Supercell game makes because I want those views. Anyway, so back to the Reddit post. Clash Royale, as you can see, revenue for Supercell games in the month of July are out, and well, there's two things that are interesting. First of all, Squad Busters, which is the game that I play the most, but also Clash Royale, $54 million in the month of July. That, like, it makes Brawl Stars look terrible. I mean, Brawl Stars, obviously, 28 million is 28 million, but I mean, 54 million, that game is going crazy right now, dude. You know what I would do if I was a Clash Royale dev? Just give Jinxie like 10 million. I mean, to be honest, that's why I'm playing the game right now, and I assume why most people are. And I don't even know who, I never even watched him before, but the hype that he's brought back to the game, you know, made me come back and a bunch of other players as well. But, you know, $54 million is mental for Clash Royale. I reckon that'll go up even more next month, or it'll be very high regardless. Brawl Stars is at 28 million. I've heard a lot of people say that Brawl Stars isn't doing so well at the moment, and it's actually going on its way down now, so that's interesting. Clash of Clans is on 26 million. That's always doing pretty good. Hayday's on 13 million. Boom Beach is on 1.1 million, which is the dead Supercell game, and Squad Busters is below the dead Supercell game at 600,000, which is down 40% over last month, which is, that is crazy. That is, yeah. Although, to be fair, they haven't added many things to buy. So if they added more things to buy, like an actual good gem pass, I would assume it would go up a little bit. But yeah, like I said, these stats don't include store.supercell.com. So yeah. And then, by the way, Moko makes $600K. I forgot to add that in the post. Anyways, before we see what people are saying in the comments and before we check out some other posts, I want to go on Google Trends and just see how Clash Royale and then how Squad Busters is doing, because let's go to worldwide, let's go the last year, and Clash Royale, man, look at that, on its way up. What about the last 5 years? Wow, holy crap, it's bigger than it was in COVID. I remember a few weeks ago it was like approaching there and everyone was like, oh wow, look how big it is, but it's past that. What about all time? It's not gonna be that big all time, is it? Oh my God, it's not that far off the 2017 hype. It is about 60-ish% of the 2017 hype. That is incredible. Oh my God. That has fully surprised me. What about, let's do some Brawl Stars checking now. Let's add Brawl Stars in here. How's Brawl Stars doing? Online game. Oh, I did search term. I don't think that changes anything though. No, it doesn't. In fact, on video game makes it go even higher. Look, wow. And then obviously Clash Royale is beating Brawl Stars now. So Clash Royale is officially the biggest Supercell game. It's going to be the one to get all the love now. Should we add Squad Busters in here, or is this very bad for my egos? This is the game I make content on. Oh, it's a flat line. Oh God, even the Squad, look, the Squad Busters release looks like tiny compared to everything else. But if the game right now was the same size as it was on the Squad Busters release, like just here, that would be me pulling like 100,000 views a video, or 50,000 to 100,000 views a video. That would be amazing. I'd be very happy with that. But let's get Hayday in here instead of Brawl Stars, because Hayday is the game that I think Squad Busters could turn out to be like, where it's very consistent. Yeah, you see Hayday, if Squad Busters had the same line as Hayday, I would be happy with that, honestly. I mean, it's 8 times bigger than it is right now. That's like timesing my views by 8 or 10, and that would actually be pretty decent views. So I wouldn't mind Squad Busters turning out like Hayday, but Clash Royale, man, that game is, it's a ton of fun and it is doing well. Anyways, let's go back to some of the posts. This used to be my favorite game, Squad Busters. I tried so hard to like 2.0, but it's boring. In addition, the developer made stupid changes and balance changes as and when, to the point I do not want to spend any more money on this for heroes to be nerfed to hell. Horrible devs. Well, the devs aren't horrible. They're nice people, but I understand you're a little annoyed that they're changing the heroes a lot at the moment. That is a bit annoying, but yeah. It's only for normal people. For most of the player, there's absolutely nothing to do. All our squaddies are max, so star chests and star points are useless. We keep getting useless hammers and style tickets, which are the biggest useless trash ever. Nothing new concrete plans, so there's nothing to work for. Only hero points are needed to upgrade the heroes, but what's the point if it might get nerfed a month later? Nothing in the shop to spend money on. This is my frustration with the game. Nothing to level up. Too many stupid style tickets, etc. There's no progression for me. Yeah, I feel like the revenue would go up with just some better monetization tactics. I'm starting to notice a pattern. So Clash of Clans came out. Then they tried to release Brawl Stars, which is the same genre and they say it's a ripoff, and then Brawl Stars did bad. And then Boot Beach did bad. And then Brawl Stars came out first. Then they did Squad Busters, which, to be honest, wasn't the same genre. I would say now it's a lot similar with 2.0, and now they're saying it's doing bad. And then what do they say? Brawl is a simplified MOBA. Squad Busters is a deck building battle royale. Yeah, they're not that similar. There are similarities. I feel like 2.0 is more similar to Brawl Stars and 1.0 was similar to Brawl Stars, but yeah. The time has come. Yes, the admins or the Squad Busters team are back from their vacation. Adrian says, actually, I use the word holiday, but holiday mode over. I'm ready to serve the squaddies once again. So hopefully we're gonna get some banging updates, and I'm excited for the next update. I need the next update. Bring me the next update. When the game was actually fun to play, it was peak time for the game if you ask me. Ice Spirit Invasion and Mad Forest. For me, the most fun time in this game ever, from playing the game and having fun, and also making content for the game, like my enjoyment to edit and record, was September and October. Yes, the most views I ever got would have been in June and July and May when the game got released, but September and October, there was something so special about that period. I think it was the Transformers event. There were 12 new evolutions or ultimates for me, which was a ton of fun. It was around the spooky area, so it was all kind of cool vibes. That was always the most fun time for me. But yeah, this time was fun here as well. Chinese Squad Busters gameplay footage. Yeah, so a lot of people have been telling me to play Squad Busters China. If you don't know, Squad Busters China is like 1.0. So yeah, anyways, let's just watch this here. So he's playing 1.0 or Squad Busters China. And yeah, this is old 1.0 Squad Busters with 3 chests, a bomb, max. Wow, this is what we used to play. Now, to be honest, do I miss 1.0? Yes. Do I think it's better than 2.0? It's different. It's different. I don't know if it's better because I do enjoy 2.0. At least I did a lot when it first released for like a few months, or for a month. And then Sonic came out, that was fun for a little while, and now I'm a little bit fed up, but I can still find enjoyment with it. I wish what they should have done is had a 1.0 and 2.0 mode, and maybe just focused all their effort in the future on the 2.0 mode, just to leave the 1.0 mode for people who wanted to play it. This is Golden Bots. We never got this modifier in the main game, but nothing special is even happening in this mode. Oh, it's just more monsters spawning in, I see. Yeah, this is just 1.0. I'm not going to keep playing it. You guys get how it works. I could do some videos on Squad Busters China because there's a lot of really cool modes on here, so if you want to see that, let me know, but I'd have to buy an Android device, and I'm not making much money anymore. I got myself into Chinese Squad Busters. Guess who just managed to get themselves onto Chinese Squad Busters? A few things to note. They're behind on updates, so they don't have the following characters: Pam, Colonel Ruffs, Poco, or Frank. Really? You sure? Max Evo is Ultra. Text is in Chinese, but every voice thing as announcing characters is English. I can build huge squads. There's a lot more monsters on the map. Oh, and there's also a mini-map in the top right. I thought they did have the Spooky World characters. I swear they had an update. I think this guy just hasn't unlocked it yet. They also have 4v4. They're not really behind on updates, although I have been told that apparently Squad Busters China are going to be getting the 2.0 update soon. So a lot of people who are playing the global game moving over to China because they want to play it 1.0. It's going to go back eventually. Enjoy it while it lasts. The 2.0 destroyer of Squad Busters is coming to China 1.0 soon. I should probably mention there's a master system which helps you get more babies as you progress. You can respawn and choose the squaddies when you die in the 4v4. Can they not copy Chinese version to give us and work from there to make it better? 2.0 was a flop. And then he says they're going to do one better and turn the Chinese version into 2.0 soon. Yeah, so 2.0 is going to be coming to China soon, which means at that point, China version is going to be 10 times better than the global version because they already have more modes than us. Why is the Squad Busters China version so much better than our version? Even if they had 2.0 right now, there's still so much more. I can't take this anymore. Another guy who's moving over to Squad Busters China. I don't think he has WeChat. That's probably what he's complaining about. I might make a video on China, right? Maybe. Please, please, please increase the speed of all heroes. Everyone but Sonic is so painful to play. I don't understand how the developers don't see an issue with the speed of the game. Single match as Barb King. Nope, never again. Yeah, it is very slow. And when I went back to watching that Chinese Squad Busters 1.0 gameplay, it was so much quicker. And that is one part that I do miss. It was more satisfying. In China, they understood what was missing to sell more, and they didn't totally modify an already well-structured game only. Here, they don't listen to the community. Well, first of all, Squad Busters China is going to be updating to 2.0 soon. Second thing, the devs do listen to the community, by the way. I always give them a lot of feedback. Other YouTubers do. It's just they've been on holiday for a full month, and this last month has been the most dead time for the game when they've not been there. But normally they're there. Normally they do listen to things. It just takes some time to implement, and hopefully they start to fix some of the changes over the next few months. I believe they will, not gonna lie. I know I sound stupidly positive to a lot of people, but I really do think this game will have a bounce back at some point. It's a Supercell game. It has to. Am I the problem, or is the Gem Pass boring? You know what? I'm not even gonna read through this. It's boring. I've been saying this for a full year now. Every Gen Pass needs to be special like a Clash Royale pass. Every season add a new character and 2 new ultimates. And then on top of that, maybe a skin, maybe 1 or 2 skins actually, or maybe just a hero skin. That could be cool. And then on top of that, you add like some new modes every single season. They don't have to be something really that big, like Clash Royale where they have their own challenges. Just stuff like that would make the game so much better with new passes. It would make it more special. And I don't know how much effort it is, but to me, it seems like a lower effort thing that they could do in between updates. And then the final post for today, I made a video saying, I don't know what to upload. Funnily enough, I was like thinking, what do I upload tomorrow? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna upload a video saying, I don't know what to upload. And also, funnily enough, this video is my best performing video in a little bit of time. But yeah, these are some ideas that they have for me. I have an idea for a lot of videos. What if you did a challenge that we would create for you? For example, win the game without using a hero ability. Would you guys really want to see stuff like that? I mean, if you do, let me know. I'm down to listen to your suggestions. I've got another one, make videos about China like Stormy did. So I was going to make videos on Squad Busters China a few months ago when I was going to buy an Android device. I didn't do it because I thought it was against the rules of create. I didn't think creators were allowed to go on Squad Busters China. Then one day I woke up and I saw Stormy did a video on Squad Busters China. I was like, what? He's going to get in trouble for that. But no, apparently that's allowed, which I didn't know. My fault for not asking. So I might make some videos on Squad Busters China. The only issue is I didn't end up buying the Android device, and you need Android to play Squad Busters China. But yeah, I think that's everything. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You should definitely use code Claz in the Squad Busters shop if you buy anything. I am really happy and thankful to everyone who's been using code Claz. It's been very helpful when the game's been not doing so well for me recently. And check out my last video on screen here if you want to know why I don't know what to upload, which is a good title.